Bianca, your Millennial Martha Stewart, and welcome to episode 2 of Baking with B. On the last episode, I was figuring my way out around the kitchen using the Easy Bake Oven. And today I am going to be making Royal Icing sugar cookies for Valentine's Day. This is not my first time making this recipe or these type of cookies. I've actually been practicing these for about a month now. But today is going to be my first day making them with no type of assistance, no directions, no recipe in front of me, and no computer to watch anybody do anything step by step. But I do have it right here just in case I do run into some problems. So we will go ahead and get into this. I have my friend Wesley behind the camera. He is going to taste test this for me so that you know the truth about whether or not it's good or not, and it's not my biased opinion. There you have it. So let's get into this. Step 1, combine the brown sugar, the white sugar.
How much brown sugar do we actually use?
Okay, good question. Thank you. So you're gonna do 1 cup of brown sugar, a half a cup of white granulated sugar, and then 2 cups of room temperature butter. Look at me remembering, but I really didn't remember it. It's because I'm reading, the measurements on the cups. But yeah. All right, so you combine those 3 things and then you mix them together. Shout out to my KitchenAid mixer. I feel like a real adult with this and a real baker. So, all right. We're gonna stir this. All right. Add the eggs and add in the vanilla extract. I'm so proud of myself. It's going good already. All right. Mix again. All right. Let me stop. So I think this is good. Okay. So the butter, the sugar, the eggs, and the vanilla extract are all mixed. And the next step is to add 4 cups of flour, baking powder, and salt. I cannot remember the measurements for the baking powder and salt because I measured this before I started. But I'm going to post the recipe that I'm following and figure out what those measurements are there. So she said to add this slowly. So you don't want to add it all in at one time. So let me not dump this whole bowl in here. I'm gonna do it one by one. So let me actually put this back down, start again slowly, and go like this. So with these type of cookies, you want them to be really stiff. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, don't I? You feel informed? That was funny. Okay. So the lady said, with these type of cookies, you don't want them to spread. So with Royal Icing cookies, you want them to be really stiff and really thick, because if they spread apart, the icing that we're gonna put on top of them won't look as nice. All right. Last little bit. Is this right? Look at it. It's moving. Okay, wait. This is good. This is the first time this has ever happened. See how it's all stuck to this? That's what's supposed to happen. Oh, I done got good. In no way am I an expert or a teacher. I am not teaching y'all how to do this. I'm just telling you what I learned on the video. So you're supposed to press it. And if it's too soft or you leave a big fingerprint, then that means it's too soft. It's not stiff enough for a no spread cookie. I think I'm done. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really making progress. Okay. All right, so that is it for that part. We are going to move on and cut our cookies out. Be right back. Oh, wait, you want to taste it first? Wait, here, catch it. Oh, it fell on the camera.
Outside studio second beat in 5, 4, 3, 2.
And we're back. All right. So we are going to go ahead and roll out our cookie dough on some wax paper. So we have our cookie dough here. We're going. Wait. Okay. All right. And so you're supposed to roll it in a ball. So this is really good and stiff.
That looks really good.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on here so that it doesn't stick to the wax paper. All right. We have our dough. It's perfect. I'm proud of it.
I never seen cookie dough so firm.
All right. It's just fun to do. Okay. So then you gotta roll it out. So I'm going to go ahead and roll up my sleeves because this is kind of intense. I think we're gonna start with this right here. So let's see. Good size. But we're gonna keep rolling it over and over, but I'm gonna cut some out. So I'm not teaching y'all how to do this. I'm just showing you what I learned. You're making it sound like I'm teaching a class here. I am not teaching a class. Okay. So you do want it to be really smooth. Alright. And then, okay. So that's a good thickness, I think. Start cutting. Alright. First heart. Press down. Alright, and then you gotta wiggle it so that it gets nice and cut. And that is our first cookie. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do some lips next to it. This is actually the easy part. The royal icing part is the part that is held. Yeah, this is the easy part. I'm not looking forward to the next part.
So hard about applying the ice.
Because that's the part where you have to make it look like something. That's the detail part.
Like your artistry.
This is the canvas.
Okay.
This is the canvas. We just made. We just made the canvas here. The next step is to create the actual art.
So are you making like full lips or thin lips?
It's whatever you want it to be.
I want ethnic lips because it is like history month.
Okay. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very extraordinary. E is I don't know. Love was made for me and you. These are how our cookies look. We're gonna put these in the oven. It only takes about 10 minutes. And then we are going to move on to the hard part, the part that I am not looking forward to, the royal icing. So we will be back when these finish. All right. Oh, let's see.
It's a blueberries.
I feel like an otter.
What's your orange?
Got bounce it off your nose too. You know how they do the tricks at the aquarium?
That's a seal, baby. That's not arteries.
Yeah.
That's a
Wait, let's
seal.
see.
And they go like this. That's a seal.
Oh wait, I gotta do that at the same time.
I don't know what you're going for.
Alright, so the cookies are done. This is how they turned out. They did not spread as promised. So, that was the hard part. This is where we make the royal icing. I do not like this part. This is the part that is hard and really detailed. I don't even know where to start. I guess I have to start with lining the cookies. I actually already went ahead and pre-made the stiff icing that I'm gonna line the cookies with. So I'm gonna fill up this piping bag, and this is a tip that I learned on YouTube. You get a tall cup and you fold this over. Isn't it? Like, I'm really learning. I got tips to give and stuff, so a life hack, a baking hack. Okay, move that out the way for a second. That's probably just enough to line the cookies. All right, let's get into this. All right. Woo. We're gonna speed through this just a little bit, and I will come back when we're almost done. All right, so our cookies are all outlined. We are going to move on to the flooding part. So let's move these all the way out the way and make our flooded icing. Oh man, it's too flooded. No. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up and put it on the cookie.
Okay.
No. No.
Better get in there.
I was doing so good. Okay.
You're right.
Wait.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, this is not how you are supposed to do this, but I don't want to waste my royal icing, so. Man. Wow. I was doing so good. Look what happened. I'm tapping out. We're gonna roll with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cookies that we hear. I did mess up these 2, and because I made it too watery, I ran out of enough icing for this last one. But that's okay. We're learning. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the refrigerator, and I will be back when they are nice and stiff and ready to be decorated, and then we'll be done. Be back. We are back. This is the final step. The cookies have completely dried. You can see them here. They kind of look like glass. That's what I say. These cookies look like glass to me. And we messed up some, but that's okay, because we don't need that many cookies anyways. So we're going to decorate these, and then Wesley is going to taste test them and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. Alright, set that one over there. Last lip. Alright, I'm gonna concentrate. I'm gonna really put my heart in this one. You know how they do on the cooking shows where when you get to 0, you gotta stop? Count me out.
30, 29, 20 seconds left. 19, 10 seconds left. 1 second left. Is that
Alright. Yeah, my last batch looked so much better than this. I'm not really sure where I went wrong. Like, I thought I would have done better, but it's a process, okay? It's a process. So, it is time for the taste test. Question, would you like a lip with no icing or a lip with icing?
Icing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you the one with the weird smile. It looks like she got an attitude. It's giving Dijonay.
Yeah.
It's giving Dijonay. All right. All right, here's your cookie. Okay, take it in. You know, we don't need an immediate response. I'm gonna try one with you, but I'm going to try. Wait. Don't, no, I don't want it to wait. Take it in first. Take it in. Experience it, you know. Okay, I'm gonna try one. And then we'll give our reviews. All right, so.
We ready. I like the thickness. I love it. I think all cookies should be thick like this. They're good. Cause I'm like shortbread cookies.
I was just gonna say that. This tastes like shortbread. This is good. It's warm. You know, it tastes like a hug. I did that. On a scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give it a 9.2.
A 9.2?
Taste, yeah.
Okay, let's do it this way. For taste, you give it a 9.2?
Nah, I tell you to give it a 10. Like the whole cookie, I give it
Really?
Yeah.
He gave it a 10.
I love the texture.
I see you dropping the icing everywhere. Okay, as far as the look, what do you rate it?
I was a proud family fan. So my Disney lips are really good.
So what's the number? What you
I give it a 9.
So overall, what are we rating this?
9.2.
Such an odd.
It's organic. That's what I feel. I feel 9.
Okay. As far as taste, I'm gonna give it an 8.
No, it's good. Grandma be eating cookies. You see what I'm at?
Okay, I'm gonna rate it an 8 as far as taste. I think I just don't like a lot of icing. I just want to know how to do this, but I really would never eat cookies like this, so I'm not a big fan of the icing.
I am.
But the cookie itself is really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8.5. And then as far as the look, I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 5 this time. I gotta keep practicing. I might even have to go to like a drawing class to get this right. But that is it, y'all. I tried. I came, I saw, I somewhat conquered. I will have to try this again. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me in my kitchen. And if you haven't seen episode 1 yet, go back and watch episode 1 of Baking with Me. And happy Valentine's Day, guys. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your day. Well, it's Valentine's Day on a weekday. So enjoy your Valentine's Day. And we will see you next time on Baking with Me. Bye, y'all. It works. It works for me. 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 And they just understood each other.